This is kind of that ongoing conversation when we've talked about variants, subvariants, and whatnot, as we're watching how COVID is going to continue to pivot throughout our lives. What can you tell us about this particular one, as known as Kraken?
Right. So this variant does seem to be more infectious. I mean, ever since Omicron first came into this country, there hasn't been one significant strain that outcompeted all the others after the original strain mutated. There's been a few that have been more prominent, BA2, BA5, but one never really replaced any of the other ones since BA5 was the more dominant strain that was out there. This variant to go from 0% to over 40% of cases and even higher in some parts of the US really does suggest that it has a infectiousness advantage over the other variants. So it is possible that it will dominate the landscape and become the dominant strain. And if it does that, it could cause a surge of cases. Now, how big that surge is going to be is unknowable. It's unknown and unknowable. Because it's really going to depend on a lot of factors that are very sort of hard to measure. Other Omicron subvariants have caused surges, but some of them have been smaller surges and some of them have been larger. So a lot of it is really going to depend on not just the variant itself, but on our behavior, on our uptake of booster shots, on whether people wear masks and whether we take steps to improve the ventilation status of our indoor buildings. The more we do that, the less significant the strain is going to be. The less we do that, the more significant it could be. So there's still a lot of unknowable variables about the future because the future is, frankly, just hard to predict.
Yeah, and having said all of that, and of course, no one is saying, oh my goodness, do we need to go back to those extreme measures? But when you talk about some of those critical things like proper ventilation, like vaccination, of course, and that includes highlighting for those who are most vulnerable, the masking perhaps in public places. What are you going to be looking out for? Kids are now back in school, and they will be so until March break. And we know that there has been ventilation issues in places like schools, long-term care homes, et cetera. So what are you looking out for? But of course, more importantly as well, what do you recommend?
Well, the things we're going to have to be looking out for is because we're not testing as widely as we were. I mean, case counts are really not going to be reliable at this point. So it's really going to be wastewater data where that's available to give us a sense of what's going on in the community. And then looking for hospitalization. Now, hospitalizations are a late marker, unfortunately. So by the time hospitalizations start going up and going up significantly, it means we're going to be well into a wave. So, and we'll have to keep an eye on that. But, the wastewater is going to be much more of the early warning signal. The recommendations are really the same recommendations we've done before. Here's the thing. If people get the bivalent booster shot, I mean, there is preliminary evidence, but there is still evidence that it is effective, despite the data suggesting that this variant causes some degree of immune evasion, which is true. The more the variants change, the less responsive they are going to be to vaccinations. But the updated boosters, because they do target the BA5, there is probably enough similarity between these variants that you're going to get some degree of protection. And our uptake of the bivalent booster in this country is actually quite low. The number of people who have gotten a booster shot in the past 6 months is actually quite low, something around 20% or so. So there's definitely improvements that we could make there. And frankly, masking. But even more importantly, if we want a long-term solution, if we accept the premise that COVID is not going anywhere anytime soon, if we want to, quote unquote, get back to normal, have kids in schools,
Right.
have people back in office buildings, well, we need to upgrade the ventilation status. It's not hard to get a series of HEPA filters for an indoor office space. If you want your employees to come back to work, making sure they have proper air quality is not that big an ask. And, same for schools as well. So we know what we have to do. We just have to actually go out and do it, because if we clean the air, if we improve the ventilation status, we're going to see less COVID transmitting from person to person, because that's how it spreads. It's an airborne virus. We just have to acknowledge that and take the necessary steps.
Indeed. We're going to keep a close eye on this, Dr. Labos. Thank you so much for this. Dr. Christopher Labos, epidemiologist, and cardiologist. Thanks again for this.